Turning to the upcoming special election in New York's 3rd congressional district, includes parts of Long Island and Queens. The race will determine who will replace former Congressman George Santos, and it's turned into a big bucks slugfest that has taken on national importance.
CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer has been studying the race in the 3rd, and she's here with more on the latest chapter on this controversial situation.
Well, Dana and Dick, you might say this is a race within a race, because picking a replacement for George Santos is only part of what's at stake next Tuesday. The outcome could affect the fall elections, where Democrats are targeting 6 freshman Republicans from New York.
Illegal immigrants arriving by the busload. Why? Because Pilip-Suozzi repeatedly weakened America's borders.
Republican Mazi Pilip, an Ethiopian immigrant who served in the Israeli army, hopes her ad attack will land like a Scud missile on Democrat opponent Pilip-Suozzi. And since Suozzi doesn't have an Iron Dome defense system like the Israeli army, he's been forced to play defense on what is a central issue in the special election to replace George Santos in Congress.
Pilip-Suozzi will work with both parties to close illegal immigration routes, but open paths to citizenship for those who follow the rules.
And anything else you might hear is garbage.
It's the punch and counter punch that's brought a stunning amount of campaign cash into the 3rd congressional district that spans parts of Queens and the Gold Coast of Long Island. It includes millions raised by outside groups as Republicans seek to preserve their razor-thin margin in the House, and Democrats hope to reverse a string of dramatic losses on Long Island. Democrats have spent over $10 million so far, Republicans nearly $6.6 million.
I think it's actually more money than is even approximately plausible or needed in this kind of election.
Grant Lowley knows a lot about money in politics. It was his paper that first exposed the lies and financial shenanigans that led Congress to expel George Santos.
The millions of dollars being spent is an indication of how important not just Long Islanders and Queens residents feel about this, but Democrats and Republicans all over the country.
The issues raised by Suozzi and Pilip are also being carefully calculated and scrutinized. Immigration, abortion rights, support for Israel, because the strategies used here could be the strategies adopted in November, when control of the House will be on the line.
Operatives all over the country are looking to see what strategies, what tactics, particularly what messages are working and what isn't working. But it's really about positioning and understanding what they need to do come November, when there'll be 30 or 40 seats up for grabs that will definitely determine who controls Congress.
Now, since this is a special election, ground game, getting voters to the polls, is everything. And since early voting started Saturday, about 28,000 votes have been cast out of the 760,000 votes in the district. The election is Tuesday.
Marcia's Super Bowl, Tuesday. The real one.
That's yours.
That's yours.
I have a lot of Super Bowls.
Well, it's only the beginning, Marcia. Only the beginning.
You.
All right, and voters in the 3rd congressional district, we can tell you, have until this Sunday, February 11th, to take advantage of early voting hours and locations. And as Marcia says, Election Day Tuesday, the 13th. Get out and vote.